Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. Got a weird lighting situation here today. My normal light isn't coming on. It's hard to explain, but that's okay. Hopefully it'll be fixed tomorrow. I've got a ring light set up now to give me some light. I wanted to do, actually over the weekend, Bench Clear Media did this amazing all day long, Saturday and Sunday, fundraiser. They were doing videos all day, like 24 hours, 12 hours and 12 hours, fundraising for soldiers, signatures for soldiers. I was part of it. I did an hour on Saturday with Chris Sewell of Baseball Card Collector, Investor, Dealer, in that order. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of people in there. It was really fun. In one of the videos, I think it was yesterday, somebody mentioned the DeLong set, 1933 DeLong, and I thought, oh man, that would be a great topic for a video. And so I was going to do that today, and then Greg Morris put out a video on the very same topic. So were they watching Bench Clear Media yesterday? I don't know. I'm not saying they were. But yes, so I didn't want to double up on what Greg Morris is doing. They do an awesome job. I'll do that at some point. I think the DeLong set is really interesting. I don't love the design, and I think I'm in the minority of vintage people. So I wanted to talk about my collection, and so I decided to put out a collector's manifesto. And I know manifestos are usually dedicated to or are done by serial killers and psycho as well. Here I am doing a collector's manifesto of what I want my collection to be and not be, and it's just my own beliefs, my own wants, and then I'm going to talk about the evolution of my collection and where I'm headed with mine and why I'm selling some cards. So first of all, the most important thing is to only buy cards that you like. Don't buy something just because it's valuable today. I look at the downtown cards, which are really popular, and they're valuable. I think they're quite valuable, and I don't like them. They're not for me, so I'm not going to chase something just because other people like them or because they're valuable. I'm only going to buy things that I like. I don't like a lot of variations of Topps or Panini cards. I'm just not going to buy them. Number two, don't buy wax. This is an important one. I am trying, and I've failed. I acknowledge I have failed, trying not to buy an open wax or buy it all. I don't want to buy boxes of cards. It's just not. But if I do, make sure it's not retail. Another thing I've failed at, I'm getting a lot better at. I've bought far fewer in the first half of 2023 than I did in the first half of 2022. It's a tough thing when I go into Target and the shelves are stocked, and now we're seeing prices are being discounted on these shelves, on these cards. It's hard. I can't say I'm going to be successful at this one. This is the hardest one of these things. Next one is wait for prices to come down after sets are released before buying singles, or after the boxes are released before buying singles, because when Topps Chrome is released, singles are outrageously high, and inevitably they come back down again. For most of the players, obviously, Ellie De La Cruz is not going to come down anytime soon unless he starts struggling, and even then, people are locked in on that as a player. Next one, don't buy wax. I'm going to say it a bunch. Don't buy wax. I can't. And this is just for me. If you love it, that's great. Again, this is just my personal rules for my collection. Next up, no patch cards. Until patch cards become, I don't want to use the word valuable again. I don't mean valuable by money, but game used. And what I want to see is game used and have it tell you the game. Like you can scan it with your phone and it will tell you the game that it was from, and maybe give you a highlight of that player at that game, and then you have a valuable patch that adds value to the card. And again, I don't mean financial value. I don't want this was not worn by any player, event, or whatever. Similarly, no sticker autos. I don't want any sticker autos. I don't like them. I cringe when I see them. I think they look terrible, and I don't want them. Again, I know they're very popular. That's fine. It's just not for me. And actually, the sticker auto part and the patches help me not buy wax, because a lot of products now come with, especially hobby products, come with one autograph or a relic. And I don't like any relics in ultra modern products. There's nothing that I like. And a lot of the autos are sticker autos. And so I just look at those and I say, well, I'm not going to want any hits in this box, so I'm not going to buy it. Pretty easy. Next up is support your LCS, not Target or Walmart. My LCS, Don's Sports Card Center, Portland, Maine, does, they discount retail sometimes. You can sometimes go in there and get retail at Target or Walmart prices. Now, would you rather support your local card shop or Target or Walmart? The decision's easy to me. You can also get retail or hobby boxes at card shows, and I would much rather support those people than Target or Walmart. This is a big one that I've just started doing. If you have a card and you don't like it, or it doesn't fit your PC anymore, sell it. I'm starting to do that. I'm selling cards on Whatnot because it's easy, it's interactive. I can talk to my subscribers while I sell. But one thing to keep in mind is if you have a card that no longer fits your personal collection, wait a minute, because my personal collection changes every month. Although I'm really getting down to what I like and what I want, and I'll get to that here in a moment. Keep rookie cards until the player is at least 27. We see it far too often where a rookie or a third or fourth year player will take off. Jared Kelenic, for example, took off at the beginning of this year. You could then sell his cards for 5 times as much as they were going for last year. And that's why you've got post-hype sleepers, the guys who were hyped up 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and just didn't pan out, now might be coming into their own. Ryan Mountcastle might be a good example of that next year. I don't know. I'm not a guy who prospects. I don't pay much attention to this stuff. But don't sell or give away rookie cards until they're 27, because that might come back to bite you. Back to the variations, just stay away from weird variations. I don't like a lot of the, I can't even name most of the variations, but there are so many that I look at and I'm like, why would they do this? And just because I collect Yaz cards or Rafael Devers cards, do I need to have this variation, or can I limit my collection to the ones that I actually do like? And fitting that, keep it simple. I don't want this massive complex collection. I want my collection to make sense for somebody to look at it and say, oh, you collect this and this and this. And it's hard to do that if I have a massive collection, which is what I'm trying to pare down now. So what am I collecting? First and foremost, Hall of Fame or Superstar Diamond Kings autographs from 1982 to 1996, the Perez Steele years. I want all of those autographed. I don't want the common ones in most cases, although I would definitely take them for my collection. But I have, 35 Hall of Fame Superstar autos from those sets so far, and there's, 200-ish, I think. Similarly, I want the Perez Steele Hall of Fame autographed postcards, and some of the other Perez Steele cards that are autographed. I don't want all of them. There's some of them I don't like, and so I'm just not going to collect them. Easy peasy. I also want rookie Hall of Famer and Superstar autographs. So people like Orlando Cepeda, Hall of Famer, rookie, autographed. Easy. And here's one that I'm about to send off to Larry Walker. This is his 1992-3 Donruss Diamond King. I want him to sign it. But I also want an Eric Davis rookie autograph, because Eric Davis was a superstar of my generation. He didn't make the Hall of Fame, but he was a megastar. So was Bo Jackson, Barry Bonds. These guys, I want their autographs on their rookie cards and their Diamond Kings. Next up is iconic cards, particularly of rookies, that I'm unlikely to ever get autographed. So for instance, Roberto Clemente's rookie card, probably I'll never ever get that autographed just due to the price and I'm okay with that. But if I have his card, his rookie card, I would be thrilled with that. Or even his second year card, just due to the prices. Or let's say I see an amazing Pedro Martinez insert or Ken Griffey Jr. insert from the late 1990s, and I really want it. Will I ever get it autographed? Probably not, but I would love to have that in my collection. Keep it simple. Another one is likely Hall of Fame rookie or first Bowman, PSA 10 and or autographed. So for instance, I just picked this one up. This is the Ronald Acuna in-person first Bowman autograph. Card is authentic. As you can see, it's his 2017 Bowman. Autograph grade 9. I'm thrilled with this card. I think Acuna is a likely Hall of Famer. It's very, very early. I understand that. Feel free to argue with me in the comments. I also just picked up the PSA 10 2018 Topps Chrome Shohei Ohtani. I'm probably never going to have that card autographed, so I'm thrilled to have that in a PSA 10. And then the other part of my collection, obviously I want as many Yaz playing day cards and tickets from Yaz's big moments in his career autographed. I want his 60 and his 1961 cards autographed, his first Sports Illustrated autographed. I have all these things ready to go off to the next signing. The other thing is nostalgia. My collection, I showed off, I did a video on the Atom Bomb Garbage Pail Kids recently. I'll be sending that off to PSA. I also want like first edition VHS videos of 1980s iconic movies. My favorites as a kid, like The Goonies, Indiana Jones, Back to the Future. I want those first edition ones. I want to get them graded. So those are the things that excite me. I also want all of the black box NES games, early editions. I did a video on this as well pretty recently. That's my first one in that collection. So that's where my collection is going, what it's evolved into. I'm curious to know in the comments, what resonates with you? What is your collection like? Is it similar to this, or is it a mess like mine has been? Let me know in comments. If you're new here, click that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great day.